Hello, here's Nick again with yet again an update of Stormer. The update of the replica of the official set that is coming out in August 2014. So, what did I do and change this time? Well, I'll show you. Now it can do this. So I think you are very curious to the back now, so I'm just going to show that because it's the only thing I changed. I didn't even complete it this time because my parts were losing friction of all the balling, and it looks like this. So right now it still has the right amount of parts. Well, if you put on the parts I didn't put on because they were losing friction, so I didn't complete it. But with this kind of ball in the back and just the rest like I showed you in my previous videos of this replica, you'll get just the right amount of parts. So here's what I did. I still put on the eye shield with this part because I've seen this part very obvious, so it had to be here. And well, I saw a photo of the back from the search set, so I did search wrong, and because I synchronized it with search, that would mean there was a high chance I did this one wrong too. And I got some very close pictures from like angles like this and here. And well, the first reason I never filled up this pinhole, I thought that there was an empty pinhole here, because I just saw in the model at a very long range in a video from the side, so I thought that this here was open, that there was no not any pin inside here. But now, as you can see by yourself, even with a pinhole in the pin in the pinhole, you still can look through it and see the color of the background. So that's where I went wrong at the first place, and I counted from the same video how long the whole structure was, and I counted that here was something, here, and then there was the pinhole. So I changed the weapon base to this part because I got some good angles in which I obviously saw that part being used here. And then, well, if there was a pin here and pinholes, and here's some spots, and I knew there were 3 long axles in here also, so it had to be these parts, and then you only need this part to attach it on, and you have exactly the right amount of parts. And I also changed the flick missiles. Now they don't have a flat top but a stud on the top. These are just two same parts put on each other, and then on the flick missile base. So that's also what I changed. So we use a 4-pin 3-pinhole connector in light gray used on the Ventoka bags. Then we put on a silver eye shield, multi-tool eye shield. That we put the pinhole Icicle connector, and not just a lift arm but one with the twist, with one of them on the side, but I don't know which one. And then we put a very long pin, which is most likely blue because they are all at the moment through it. Then we put these angle connectors, number 1, with only one Icicle and of course one pinhole On that we put two very long axles and in light grey, and these need black, and on that we need to put a black very long lift arm with a pin on the middle and two axles on the sides, and the pin was on the other way attached on well, I don't really know the names of all those lift arms. And then we put the angle connectors number 5 in black also, and then we put onto that a red too long axle. On that we put the angle connectors number 1 yet again in black, and on that we put light grey flake mixer base, and on the light grey flake mixer bases we put the little round stud pieces in just the transparent light blue. So I was on the right way, but if I just wasn't tricked with this here, I think I would have done it right the actual second time. But well, doesn't really matter, as I eventually did get the right bolt, and now that I've seen this on my own camera, I'm just sure that this is the way it is built. It makes perfect sense. It can fold in. It has the right colors, the right length. I've seen it on multiple pictures. It always fits. Has the right amount of parts used. I'm sure. I'm just 100% sure that this one will be the way it is built. Maybe you are not. You don't have to trust me, but my personal opinion is just that this one is the right way. But maybe you think otherwise about it. I've tried like everything now. I've made some mistakes, but I've told you about making mistakes in the second search update. I tell you what it means when I make mistakes, that it's part of the previews and updates. It makes them more fun as you get inspiration. And now I'll show you how it can fold in. So when it's fold in, it actually makes perfect sense, because now that it's this way, it can walk through narrower spaces. Of course, when you put it on its back, the missiles won't shoot. They will stay in their place. And what I like the most is that they don't get in the way of the movement of the model. For the arms, they are just not getting in the way in any way. They're just the right spot. For the legs too, unless Stormer is limber enough to do the split, they are just in the right, at the right position. Well, look, he can just move all the way he could do first. So I'm really happy they didn't do it my way with the weapon base from Predatech used here, and they couldn't move. That one actually really sucked, but I'm just happy that that one was a mistake. So, well, this search set that's going to be released. It's just really awesome. It's just the right search, maybe a bit more armor on the legs, but I forgive them for that. A freezing ray, a sword with icicles, some new add-ons, the new equivalent of the Rocky armor add-ons that were introduced in the first wave. I like the helmet too, and just how this works out. It's just perfect. We got some back covering that's just awesome, and it's even more awesome that we get more of these silver shields to collect, because some of you like to use them on the backs of any character, because it's that way in the TV series or the episodes. And yeah, that's just what I want to say about it. I really like this one. I can't wait for it to be in store and buy the real one. And well, I am just sure that it will work out this way. I've always had my doubts, but now I'm just doubtless. I don't have any doubts that I'm wrong. I'm just sure that it will be this way. Just being able to move. It makes sense, and just when he's not in fight, he can do them like this. Not getting in the way. Just right angle. They could maybe have used those limbs for small robots, so these could also move. You can put them like folding them in on here, put them here, but well, that's not really that important. This is just perfect. I think they shouldn't even try doing that, because this is just the right angle. And you know, I'm really happy they did it like this, and I'm also happy that I was wrong with search, because my last update of search showed a much better build for it, and it's the same with the Stormer. It just needs to stay this way. This is just perfect. I now finally know the whole build. I'm going to try to make lists of all the parts that will be included in the different official sets. I'll put them in the description. I'll try to do that if I get time for it. And I think then I'm pretty done with all the previews and updates of them. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see maybe this is previews of the waves after the second wave of the Brain Attack series. Like the video if you liked. I really hope you liked it. I did really my best to get finally to the real, just the good, right way of folding it. And I also understand why they didn't use my first strategy. Don't forget to watch the other videos, just like the previous versions of the Stormer replica, which are wrong, both just a different way of how you can build it. But this one, I think it's the right. Then I'll see you again soon, and I'll just say bye, because right now I'm done with Stormer, I think, and I'm going to do something else. And I just will stand on my bed, just say it's possible. Just say bye.